You know, whey protein isolate is important for people at almost any age. Whether you're young, whether you're a teenager in school, whether you're in college, or whether you're a grown adult with your own family. Whey protein isolate is an important ingredient, but where it becomes very, very important for you is after the age of 40, because your body begins to lose more muscle mass. The older you get, the more deteriorated your body can become. If you've ever seen some of these wonderful, my mother, for instance, she's 85, and she has lost a great deal of muscle mass. Over the years, she just slowly has thinned out. By taking the right amount of whey protein isolate in your diet, you're able to maintain that muscle mass. You're able to slow the aging process, to slow the deterioration that happens. Because the truth of the matter is, after we hit our 30s, it's kind of all downhill from there. We're all aging. We don't have to accept it. We don't have to give into it. But our body is starting to try and slow down at that point. One way we can fight that is by taking the right amount of whey protein and helping support our muscles and helping support our body and keeping it strong and healthy. That way we can age much more gracefully and be more healthy in the process. Another thing that whey protein isolate does so well for us is it helps our body to burn fat more readily. By increasing our whey protein isolate intake, we're building our muscle mass, and the more muscle mass we have, the more fat that we can burn. Just taking the protein, our body as it is working through digesting the protein, it helps to burn the fat that we have, whether it be visceral fat or subcutaneous fat, the fat stored around different parts of the body. By increasing our muscle mass and our activity, it's going to help reduce that fat and help us to lose weight and have a more healthy lifestyle. Whey protein can help us look younger, act younger, feel younger. Have you ever seen someone that has really shaped up their lifestyle and they've lost some weight and their skin looks tighter, and you think that they just look better, they look younger almost? Well, they're not younger. They've obviously aged just like you have, but they've been taking care of themselves, and they've lost the weight, they've had the right lifestyle, and they look and feel and act younger. That's something that each of us can have. By taking the whey protein isolate and increasing our activity and using those proteins in the right ways, we can look younger just like those other people that we would see. Whey protein isolate isn't just good for our muscles. It is very good for our muscles, but it isn't only good for our muscles. When it gets into our bodies and our body begins to break that protein down, it breaks it into little segments of amino acids. And those can be used in a lot of different places. Some of them do go to our muscles and help build and strengthen our muscles. Some of them go to our skin. Some of them can help support our collagen levels. And so we can have good, healthy, robust skin and collagen. The whey protein can help support that. Whey protein isolate it's important for so many reasons. We've talked over and over about muscle mass and about having energy and helping to burn fat. And one thing that it's talked about in research, it's not always talked about in public from person to person, is the idea of syndrome X or metabolic syndrome. As you take the whey protein isolate into your diet, it helps to balance the insulin levels, the blood sugar levels, and it helps to stave off that hyperinsulinemia is one of the terms that's used for it. The insulin isn't getting released that quickly into our body because the protein is helping to stabilize our blood sugar levels and helping us so that we don't spike our blood sugar or get too low, which if you've ever had high blood sugar or low blood sugar, you know how that feels, and that is awful. And that is one of the symptoms and signs of metabolic syndrome. Whey protein can help protect against that because it levels everything out and it helps keep our body in that sweet spot that's not too high and not too low. That's one of the reasons that whey protein is so important for metabolic syndrome. One other thing whey protein can do, whey protein isolate is very good at, is keeping our bodies resilient, helping us be well nourished. If you've ever seen people go into the hospital and come out kind of deteriorated, whether they've had surgery or just been sick for a long time, when they come out, they don't look healthy anymore as they're recovering. One way to help support the healthiness is by taking this whey protein isolate. By taking Pro Plus, you can help maintain your nutrition, which helps maintain your immune system and helps your body bounce back a lot more readily. If you're well nourished, if you have the right nutrients in your body is going to heal better. If you're deficient, if you're lacking in those, the recovery process is so much longer and so much more difficult. So by having a good, healthy body, especially going into the situation, you can really minimize the damage and minimize the recovery time that it takes to get better and to heal.